Hello, so let's learn how to use the machine you received with the course. So the machine you received is this machine here, okay? Does not come with this power supply, but does come with the cord for the power supply. If you want to purchase a power supply, I have one on the list, on the Amazon list. The one there, I have the power supply here too, is a round one. And the power supply you can use to go up or down with the speed. So you can buy the power supply if you want. Otherwise, you can just use your machine the way they come. So they're gonna come like this, right? And this here, you can charge with any like chargers you have at home. Just need to be like this, right? It does come with the charger, just doesn't come with this part over here. Okay, so you're gonna connect over here and you're gonna charge. And on the screen is gonna show you when it's 100%, okay? So what we have to do to start using our machine. So it needs to be charged and needs to have a needle. You never wanna turn on your machine without a needle. That can damage your machine. So let's put the needle here. How we do that? We just press the needle in, see? Press and turn around until you see that's there, like it's not coming off. Okay, that's it. Now we can turn on the machine. So we're gonna come over here, press the middle. Let me take this plastic out. I guess I never took the plastic out. Oh, good. So we press here, and it's saying the setting right now is 6. I'm gonna put higher, because normally with the power supply, I work on 6.7. But I can tell this is higher for me over here. So it's always different. If you're working with a power supply, the setting may be different from if you're working with just the machine itself. So you kind of have to play at home and figure out what setting is good for you. And make sure you write it down so you always remember to start with that setting, okay? So let's turn it off. If you want to go up and down, you go plus to go up, or you go minus to go down. That's it. There you have your machine to practice. Always remember the needles always come with this. Let me turn it off. Always comes with a little open space here because you need air to flow, okay? So don't put your finger here when you're practicing because you're not going to let the air flow and the pigment's not going to come out. Okay, I want to show you guys another thing. So let me pause the video and I will come back. Okay, so this is the power supply I put on your list on Amazon. Why do I use the power supply? Because even though this pen is extremely light, I prefer the pen to be even lighter. So what do? I take this part out and then it's so light and doesn't really hurt my hands. I can work all day and I'm fine. Now, another thing you need to know is how much out your needle is going to go out, right? So normally you want the needle to come up about here. You want to be able to see the needle when you're working. If you're using a power supply, you're going to control that over here, okay? Let me put the power supply here and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this one that I have, I just press the middle to turn on, see 6.7. And then, let's see if you can see the needle. Oh, perfect. That's exactly, no, actually, it's a little bit higher. So I'm going to turn down a little bit. So you just rotate this bottom part here. And see, the needle goes down. That's how much normally I use. Or sometimes a little more. Because I want to be able to see the needle go inside my client's skin. Now, let's turn this off and use this one over here. If you have this here, you want, if you have this here, what you're going to do, you're going to turn here. Right, the base, because remember, this is the part that we turn on for the needle to go up or down. But if you have this here, it's the same thing. You just don't see that black part, right? Where you're gonna turn to go up or down. So your machine is gonna come with a little paper that I don't have here for my machine, but it's gonna tell you the stroke of your machine. So every machine is different. This one, the stroke is 3.0. What that means? That means that you can do brows, eyeliner, lips, all those 3 things you can do with this machine. But certain machines, if the stroke goes higher, let's say 3.4, 3.6, that means the machine you can use work on the skin of the body for body art tattoo, okay? But 3 is perfect for anything we're gonna do on the face. Now, other thing is knowing how high the speed go and how low the speed goes. So the lowest that this machine goes is 5.0 and the highest is 12. So how you're gonna know, let's say you bought a brand new machine. This one you already got in the course. I already give you an idea of when to start, right? Like I said, I like the 6.7, that's perfect for me. But let's say you bought a new machine and you have no idea of what speed to start, right? So normally you wanna find the happy median. So if the lowest is 5, the highest is 12, the happy medium probably is a 8, okay? So you can put your machine on a weight, 8, and practice. And then you see, oh no, I think I need a little lower. So then you can go a little lower. If you feel you need a little higher, you can go a little higher. But that gives you an idea of where to start with your machine. So because I use a 6.7, that's the speed I like for my hands, right? For the way that I work. Maybe you are gonna prefer a different speed for the way that you work, and that's totally fine. Everybody, you know, has different hand movements, different pressure. So you will find what is good for you. So you can always practice at home. You know, like those little squares I gave you the paper with to practice from A to B, B to A. That's what you wanna do on the fake skin. You're gonna put it like in a setting, let's say 8, and you're gonna play, right? Like let's say B to A, B to A, B to A. And you do that, a little square on the fake skin. And then you put on the 7 and do the same thing. Then you put on a 6, do the same thing. And when you look, the one that looks the best is the right speed for you, for your hands. Okay, and that's it. Then you just keep on going.